Hello, you guys. Welcome to this glorious Tuesday in the Pac Northwest. It's pretty nice out today. Happy Tuesday. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I'm sorry I missed you yesterday. I had a packed schedule of things to do that really kind of were not what I planned. So time just escaped me. Sometimes that's just how life works out. Let's see. So many things. Tomorrow is a palindrome day. Thank you for telling me that, Pablo. My friend told me that today. So, interestingly enough, we have so many shifts and changes going on. Tomorrow is election day here in the United States. There is also a planetary conjunction. Saturn and Uranus are going to conjunct, and Jupiter and Uranus were in a square. So energetically, things around us are really getting very interesting. So we shall see how this all unfolds. Be kind to one another. Just really stay anchored in your heart-centered space. Be in a really good heart coherence. I've been talking about that a lot lately. I've been doing the Joe Dispenza meditations. If you haven't had a chance to check that out, it's really powerful work. He is a brilliant researcher and fascinating individual who really is advancing the conversation around the neurochemistry of our habits and really bringing to the forefront a new perspective around how we've had very linear thinking with cause and effect. And he's not alone in this endeavor. He works in conjunction with other neuroscientists. There's a lot of research that's coming out. There's a Stanford researcher, I believe his name is Huberman. You can check his work out too. Either way, it's been really interesting to dive deep into that and really see the powerful effects. It's not anything like you have maybe never heard before about the idea of thinking into existence, thinking, doing, being, but it's really all about being intentional in that and making sure that your intention matches your feeling. Because if there isn't coherence in that endeavor, there's going to be blockages. So, getting clear about really what you want to create and really falling in love with that and having your heart be into it is really what's going to move you forward into the desires that you'd like to manifest. So anyways, let's see where we go with this. Let's do a daily dose of some tarot, see what kind of messages want to come through, how to align our energy, what blocks might be in the way, how to really just stay grounded in some heart-centered spaces. Okay, we'll start with the animals. I did mid-month zodiacs. If you haven't had a chance to check them out, they're on the channel. This past weekend, I did that. Okay, slow and steady wins the race. Take the lead. Know your worth. Okay. Know that you are so powerful. You have the ability to manifest and create whatever you want. You have to really be the leader of your own life. No longer sitting in the stands. You need to get out there on the court and actually play the game. This is where the rubber meets the road, folks. This is where you really need to step into who you're becoming. And you can take your time about it. You can really, it's like learning it's like learning anything. Your mind learns something, now your body has to practice it. So you really have to integrate the theory into practical knowledge, and you can take your time so that you can get really skilled at doing that, but it's time. This is it. You guys, we're in it now. This is where we're actually tomorrow is the first day of Aquarius. Then we'll really be in the age of Aquarius, and we will really be in the Aquarian energy. So let's see where we go with this. Really big picture thinking, logical, intuitive. Don't get too, but there is the other side of Aquarius not getting too stuck in a particular mindset. So there's that piece too. Being able to see things from a bigger picture is a imperative piece here, but also not getting bogged down in righteousness or know-it-allness, and just really standing in a space of being able to see things from a grander perspective, be open, stand in your own power and worth, and really get out on the court, play the game, take your time, and integrate the theory into practical knowledge, okay? So let's see where we go with this. For today, January the 19th, 2021. Magician, what are you manifesting? Star, healing, Aquarius energy right there. 5 of Pentacles, Sun. You're manifesting through lack. You're moving out of that. 5 of Wands, change, Page of Swords, 2 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. Yes. Hallelujah. Praise Jesus, folks. All right. So, all right. Let's see. So you're really manifesting some change. The opportunity is to really look at whatever mindsets have blocked you. What have been the mindsets around lack? Anytime you try to manifest or create from lack, you're in survival and your energetic field is repelled. Anytime you do anything from a need-based perspective, you're not actually you're in survival. You're not actually in creation. If you're not in creation, then you're in survival. That's that duality right there. So if you want to manifest something abundant and amazing and be the alchemist, you have to be open to change. You have to be open to addressing however you've been manifesting, however you've been wanting to change in your life, and really seeing how you need to stand in a space of abundance, how you need to stand in gratitude, healing, gratitude, illumination. No more engaging in a lack mentality related to how you may have grown up, messages you may have received from those around you. Just really being conscientious of whatever programming is if you imagine yourself as the computer, how are you hardwired? And if you're trying to, what are the programs you're running and how are they interfering in your ability to create something new? So you might need to, this is all about changing your ways of being. It's like it's like reprogramming, basically unprogramming yourself and then reprogramming yourself. So it's completely unlearning something to completely learn something new. So whatever messages, whatever conflicting ideas around lack and loss, or however you've experienced materialism, or how you've experienced abundance in your life, there's been some conflicting messages about that, and you're learning that, you're healing that, and you're seeing how it's important in order to create from a place of gratitude and abundance, and really not from a need, but from a place of deserving, okay? And really designing the life that you want alchemically. And really learning some new things, being curious about partnership and stability and grounded, stable moving through things. There's a new opportunity here. I think you have some, or there's something here about really being, there's a hope that there's something here that you really are manifesting, and I think that there is a fear about you actually not getting that. So if you operate from that place of fear, that's the block. That's going to interfere with you being able to really create that. So really getting clear, being honest with yourself about what needs to transform, around things that have been difficult, things that have hurt you, so that you can move to calmer water and see what needs to go out of your life, so that you can really release and let go of whatever mindsets, whatever attachments you've had to particular ways of being that no longer serve you, and overcoming this so that you can really develop an internal self-love, so that you really can come from that place. Because when you're really operating from a place of self-love, nothing else will matter. Nothing else will even faze you, because you'll be so whole with who you are, and you will be so powerful in a space of creation that when even things show up that you might have thought you wanted, you'll be like, that's not really good for me, so I really don't want that. Or, you start to have options, and then you get to decide what's good for you and what isn't, because you're really standing in a place of love, and you're really standing in a place of stability in terms of how you nurture yourself, how you love yourself, how you feel whole internally. You've done the work to heal yourself, to address these mindsets around lack and maybe abandonment or whatever. Maybe you felt left out. Nobody ever took you seriously, so you didn't take yourself seriously. And you've made up some conversations and stories about being wounded. But the reality is that even the most tragic experiences that you may have experienced in your life can be overcome. If it didn't kill you and you're still living, you can survive it. And that's where the work to really move into a new way of being, that's where that work is necessary. So I've heard, I've worked as a counselor. I've been in rooms where I've listened to all kinds of horrendous experiences that people have had to overcome. And then you think you've heard it all, and then you hear something new. Here's the thing. We all have our own divine life plan, and nothing in our experiences can't be overcome. Anything can be overcome, okay? I don't know if I said that properly. You can overcome anything. I mean, you don't have to live in trauma. You have the ability to reprogram your mind to find joy and happiness even when the most difficult of circumstances have arisen, okay? So this is all about really breaking through a mindset related to lack and conflict and wounding, victimization, if you will, that has really disempowered your ability to create from a place of abundance. You're healing that now, and you really are standing in a powerful place, and you're really designing how to be the alchemist in your own life. And so let's see. What are the blocks here? Ace of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Lovers, Queen of Cups. So like I said, being really honest with yourself about what needs to transform, being really standing in a place of truth and clarity, and facing it, really facing it head on, facing what needs to be let go of so that you can move forward and really see what's done with. What no longer serves you. Really successfully standing in a place of love and really seeing the opportunities that are in front of you so that you can decide to operate from that place of love. You might be struggling and coming to terms with. Anytime you change ways of being, like let's say you decide that you don't want to be in a relationship anymore, or you decide you don't want to have a particular friendship anymore, you decide you don't want to eat meat anymore, there's going to be like a withdrawal, an experience of withdrawal and loss. And if you're in that, it is different, and that is why people don't want to change. There's the experience of actually having to go through the change that makes it difficult for people to actually want to level up. And so you might not want to face how to move forward, but the opportunity is here, and the inspiration to go forward, to make decisions, to stand in a place of love is here. So take your time and really move through things thoughtfully, Don't get bogged down. You're kind of in this in between. I talked about this a lot in the monthlies or last week's readings. It's just been a kind of a theme, how we're not quite completely out of the past energy yet, but we're not quite completely into the future energy. So we're in this in-between place. And so we're navigating these energies. And there's that duality right there. It's like, okay, well, we're deciding to really move forward, but there's still, and we're deciding to let go of parts of ourselves that no longer serve us, that we're no longer being, but we're still working through it. We're still making the decisions to we're still working through what needs to get worked through. Okay, so this is sort of that in-between space where you do make the decision to walk towards love. You do make the decision to operate from your heart chakra, from your heart-centered space, from your heart muscle, okay? So that your brain and your heart are in alignment. There's a coherence there. Your mind and your body are communicating. You're making really thoughtful, heart-centered decisions going forward, thoughtfully, responsibly, from a place of inspiration, from a place of love and stability, but you're still working through the things that need to be let go of. So there's still that discomfort in that space, but you just keep going, keep doing the work. The Nine of Wands is here, Nine of Inspiration. She always reminds me of you're almost there. You just got to keep it pushing. Just keep moving, keep on keeping on. You're almost there. It's like you're kind of hobbling along, but you just gotta you're almost there, okay? You're almost to the respite. You're almost to the place of, okay, new life. Cool. So let's see. There might be, there's like this energy of bringing together the parts of yourself, bringing into your own existence a full wholeness, a wholeness of completion of who you are, of who you're becoming, who you're overcoming, all that. Yeah, fork in the road, to be fair. Thinker. Okay, you're thinking about what is fair to you and what direction to go forward. What makes the most sense for you. That's what you're alchemically bringing together. You're learning some new things. You're learning about grounded, nurturing energy, and you're really seeing how certain mindsets have maybe impacted your ability to work through ideologies from the past. Okay, so being fair to yourself and really thinking about what is for your best and highest good is really what is going to move you forward. Getting grounded, operating from your heart, having that brain and heart coherence, moving the energy that is stuck out. Like, get it out. Whatever habits, whatever patterns that you've developed, habitual ways of being in, need to be interrupted so that you can clear the way for the new, healthy you. Okay? The new, healthy you. All right, you guys. I hope this reading resonated. I hope there was a message in it for you. Happy Tuesday. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. If you like the content I'm creating, please do like, share, and subscribe. Okay, bye.